Hello! Good evening to all of you, my dear learners, and welcome back to my channel. I am teacher Aubrey Bermudez, your English teacher. For tonight's live lesson, we are going to have the part 3 of the common grammatical errors in English, most especially when we are writing, and we are going to discuss the ways on how we can fix them. And for the meantime, let's still wait for some more audience. And by the way, we are broadcasting live, yes, simultaneously on Facebook and on YouTube. Yes, live po tayo pareho sa Facebook, Learn English with Teacher Aubrey, and also sa atin pong YouTube channel, Aubrey Bermudez. Kung hindi pa po kayo member ng atin pong online community of learners, sa ating pong YouTube, you just have to click the subscribe button. And sa ating pong Facebook page, you just simply have to follow the Facebook page para lagi nyo pong nakikita yung mga bago nating updates. Ayan, good evening to all of you. My favor is please share the link of this video if you're watching on YouTube or on Facebook. And yes, I have activities for tonight. Meron akong mga inihandang mga activities for tonight para sa inyo. And by the way, pangunahan ko na ha, baka may marinig kayong background music kasi unexpectedly nagulat ako may party pala sa kapitbahay namin. Kaya may nagve-video, okay. Sana lang wag siyang masyadong marinig habang nagla-live tayo tonight. I prepared mind-boggling activity. Yeah, mind-boggling talaga, no? Yes, I have some puzzles later on para sagutan ninyo bago tayo mag-start sa ating lesson. And during the discussion proper, I'm going to discuss 3 more common grammatical errors for tonight's live lesson. Sige, batiin natin yung mga kasama natin. If you're watching the replay of this video, you may proceed to the 5th or 6th minute para doon na kayo magsimula sa ating lesson. Sige, unahin nating batiin si Ategi Ausan. Hello, good evening. Kasama rin natin si Darius. Hello, Darius. Teacher Aubrey. Baka pwede gawa ka din ng tutorial paano gumawa ng essay. Gusto ko sana ma-improve writing skills ko. Yeah, sure. I'll take note of that. Actually, naiisip ko yan. Wala pa kasi akong video niyan, yung about sa pagsusulat. Gagawa ako ng video about that. Don't worry. Next one is, ayan, si Max Vlogs. Hello, good evening. Jimmy. Hello. Joyce Bazarte. Hello po, watching from Bahrain. Zel. Hello, good evening. Leo Pahariliaga. I can see familiar names from the past few weeks live lessons. Siyempre, ito si Leo. Leo ay. Russell Ramos. Hello. Zel Samia. Hello sa'yo. Mike, na nanonood from Cotabato City. Taga dyan ng mama ko sa Cotabato City. Jason Bugay. Hello sa'yo. Ayan, support din natin siya. Small YouTuber daw siya. Hello sa'yo and good luck on your journey. Leo Samogot, watching from Pagsanhan, Laguna. Hello, dyan ang Pagsanhan Falls, ano? Ayan, hello, hi sa'yo, Christy. From Saudi Arabia, si Angelia. Random ko lang po ma-flash yung names, ha? Ang dami kasi. Si Rebecca. I'm glad na marami kang natututuan. Ito, mahaba yung pangalan niya, si Nikar Pilen Salinas. Ang haba. From Chicago, si Mary Ann Padilla. Hello po. Anna Rose Idanan. Hi, Ate Anna Rose. Classmate ko ng high school. Hello. Watching from Japan, si Leonora Asis Vlog. Happy Teacher's Day from Charito, Alano Legal. Ayan, maraming salamat. I posted a greeting post kahapon sa mga kapwa ko teacher at ang dami kong na-receive na greetings. Hindi ko naman kayo ma-replyan isa. So ayan na nga, gusto ko magpasalamat sa inyo sa lahat ng nagparating ng kanilang Happy Teacher's Day. And of course, hayaan nyo ring batiin ko lahat ng kapwa ko guro na talaga namang grabe, no? Pag teacher ka, hindi biro maging teacher, pero kinakaya ng mga teachers na katulad ko. Bakit? Kasi fulfilling naman talaga maging teacher. Nakakapagod pero fulfilling, no? Yung makita naming natututo yung mga mag-aaral namin. Ayan. Happy Teacher's Day po sa inyong lahat, sa ating lahat. Shirley Carporal, hello. Ayan, from Tayabas, Quezon, si Timothy Fernandez. Ayan, hello po sa inyong lahat. From Osaka, Japan, si Annabelle Manuel. From, ayan, si Mr. M, isa sa mga live audience natin na lagi nating kasama. Si Leia, hello. Princess, ang mama ko na nandyan din. Josephine Bermudez, sila mama, sila papa. Hello, shout out sa inyo dyan. May nanonood din sa atin na si Violi. Nanonood siya from Tanawan City, Batangas. Ayan, ang sarap ng kaping barako dyan. Kani-kanina lang, kakatimpla ko lang ng kaping barako. Umorder kasi kami. Gusto kong matry na kaping barako ang iinumin. And ayan na nga, ayan. Hello kay Kelinda Flores. And once again, good evening to all of you, my dear learners. I'd like to welcome all of you once again here on my channel. If you're watching on YouTube, I'll just share the link of the video para mas marami pong maabot yung pagtuturo natin. So kung bago po kayo sa atin pong live, if you're watching on Facebook, yes, mag-follow kayo, i-share ang link. If you're watching on my YouTube channel, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And of course, don't forget to click the notification bell para lagi kayong updated every time I'll be having a live or new video. And this time, as I told you, I prepared an activity before we begin with our discussion. Ano nga ba yung activity na pinrepare ko? Eto. I'm going to add this one sa ating... Ayan. Meron ako ditong Rebus puzzle. So I want our live tonight to be interactive. So I'd like to request all of you, my dear learners, na gamitin ang ating comment section, ang ating live chat box para ilagay yung mga sagot ninyo. So when we say Rebus puzzle, it's a kind of mind puzzle, mind activity na kung saan merong ipepresent sa inyo na mga images, words, letters, in which you have to read between the lines, you have to be creative, you have to think creatively para makita yung nakatagong mensahe doon sa image na ipepresent ko sa inyo. So I'm going to look for correct answers to flash them on the screen. If you, my dear learners, can give the correct answer, then of course, I'll acknowledge your good answer. So let's begin. We have the Rebus puzzle. Yeah, so I hope you can see that clearly. Ginawa ko yung PowerPoint na yan para sa inyo. So, we have Rebus puzzle. Uunahin ko yung madali lang. Ito yung unang madaling. Ilagay niyo yung mga sagot ninyo sa ating live chat box, ha? Okay, the first one is this. Sige, hahanap ako ng correct answer. Ito yung sinasabi ninyo sa taong special sa inyo. May special kayong damdamin sa taong yon. What do you think is the answer? Come on, put your answers on the comment section or on the live chat box. Aha! Yeah! Ayan. So from Heraldine, it's I love you. Ayan. Siguro nakikita nyo, no? Nagigets nyo kung paano yung konsepto ng Rebus puzzle. From Kathleen, ayan. Good job. Aha. From Donalyn. Hello, Donalyn. Happy Teacher's Day din sa'yo. Ayan, I love you. And I love you too, everyone. Nakasama natin tonight. Ayan po yung una natin. We have I love you. Good job. Next one is this. Subukan natin, ha? What's that? You can see number. What number is between the letters in the picture? Between the words. Yes, may dalawang salita dyan. Ano kayang kahulugan yan? Come on. We have number 1 there. How many number 1 do we have there? Come on. Try to read between the lines. Yeah, there is life there. There are 4. Yeah, we have 4 number 1 there. What do you think is the answer? Wow. You know what? This activity is an exciting activity for future teachers. You can use this activity, Rebus puzzles, to stimulate the minds of your learners. Come on. Tingnan nga natin. Yeah, my life. There are two words there, my life. But how can you relate the for number one to create a phrase with an essential meaning? My life, there are for number one there. How can you relate the for number one there? Sabi ni, eto ni Jenny Servanil, my life between lines. Nice try, but that's not the answer. Oh, last 5 seconds ha. Kapag walang nakahula, I'll reveal the answer. 5, 4, 3, 2, 10. Okay, so the correct answer is this. For once in my life. Aha, naputol ata. For once in my life. Naputol lang ha, pero may life dyan sa baba. For once in my life. Bakit? Kasi may apat na may apat na one dyan na nakapagitna sa mga letter na nasa words na my life. For once in my life. Alright? Next one is this. Yeah, I think it's a little easy. What do you think is the answer? What is the answer? Come on. Ito yung dapat ginagawa sa mga bagay na hindi dapat pinagbubuhusan ng panahon, kakaisip, anong dapat gawin? We have to, what? Come on, put your answers in the live chat. Aha! I can see correct answer. The first correct answer came from, ayan, Noel Echano, Kuya Pao. Forget it. We have to forget it. Yeah, kalimutan natin ito. Forget it. Good job. Forget it. Forget it. Ayan. The correct answer is forget it. Congratulations. Next one is this. Oh, it's kind of easy. Another one, which is, I think, easy and familiar to learners. What do you think? What do you think? I'm going. I already saw an excellent answer from Danielle Sam Arañas. He said, try to understand. Good job. Also from Grace, try to understand. Very good. Gayang, try to understand. Yeah, you got it correct. Try to understand. I don't know bakit naputol yung ano ko, but that's try to understand. Let's proceed to the next one, which is this. Come on. Read between the lines. What is the meaning of that Rebus puzzle? There is that word I. And what's with an I? Meron pang isa dyan. I and I, blurry eye. May nagsabing, very good. Si Kuya Pao. Noel Echano, very good again. So the correct answer is eye shadow. Yeah, that is an eye shadow. Very good. Aside from Kuya Pao, si Jen din nakakuha ng tamang sagot. Congratulations. Eye shadow. You see, the image, merong salitang eye, tapos yung may salita pa ring eye, pero malabo na. Parang anino niya na lang. Eye shadow. Next one is this. Ayan. Magandang panoorin yan, ano? Kasi parang makatotohanan kapag pinapanood yan. What do you think is the answer? Come on, what's the answer for that Rebus puzzle? Very good. The first correct answer came from Mr. M. Ayan. Congratulations. Also from Jojo Celoso, 3D movie. Noel Echano from Mecman. From Grace. Ayan. Very good. From Elaine. From Pressy. Congratulations. The correct answer is, of course, obviously, it's 3D movie. Ayan. Next one. Malapit na ata tayong matapos. Yan, it's easy. It's easy. What do you think is the answer? Mm-hmm. We have stairs there. What do we do with the stairs? We step on it, and there is that word father. So what do you think is the answer? Yeah, very good from Jojo. The correct answer is stepfather. Yeah, good job. EJ Hermoso, Francis. Ayan, ang daming tamang sagot from Betsy. Congratulations sa ating mga nagtatry na magsagot. Next one is this. We have three words there, which are all the same, secret. And then there is an arrow pointing to the word secret, which is on the top. So what do you think is the answer? Aha, very good. Noel Echana, very good ka ha. Kuya Pao. So the correct answer is top secret. Top secret. Another one is this. Ayan, we have there the word fast. And as you can notice, the word fast there, parang may illusion na hiwa-hiwalay, na basag. Ano? What do you think is the answer? Come on. Yeah, I can see someone gave the correct answer from... Naku, nawala na. Ayan, from Lucia. Sabi niya, breakfast. Okay, so broken lines or broken letters and then the word fast. So it's breakfast. All right, breakfast. Congratulations. The next one is this. And that's the last Rebus puzzle we have for our live tonight. What do you think is that? We have the word once and a clock pointing to one time. What do you think? Medyo, ano yan ha, yung sagot natin dito ay familiar siya sa mga mahilig magbasa ng story. Ah, very good. Very good. Ang tamang sagot ay once upon a time. From Francis, once upon a time. Yeah, congratulations. Give yourselves a virtual clap. Yes, congratulations sa ating lahat sa pagsasagot and for being very active in tonight's live lesson. Now, after that mind-boggling Rebus puzzle activity with you, my dear learners, thank you so much. I appreciate your answers. Let's proceed to our lesson proper. From the previous live lessons we had, we already had the part 1 and the part 2 of the common grammatical errors. Now, so this will be our topic, the common grammatical errors, part 3. Yes, so this will be our topic for tonight. If you're going to ask me, teacher, what's our topic? We have the 10 grammatical errors and how to fix them. We are done with the first 6. Okay? Natalakay natin yung sa part 1 and part 2 ng ating live. Ngayon, dito tayo sa part 3. May tatalakayin tayong 2 hanggang 3 pa. No, yes, we're going to discuss the 7th, 8th, and up to 9th rules that we have to correct and fix. I think we have to begin. Let's have this one. For the number 7, common grammatical error, my dear learners, I'm going to present to you the wrong sentence and I want you to find the error and let's try to make that correct, applying the rules I'm going to give you. I'll just find it. So the 6th one, the 6th common error has something to do with the pronoun reference o yung pinapalitan mismo ng pronoun. Okay? Kung minsan hindi akma o hindi tama yung pinapalitan ng pronoun or yung tinatawag nating tinutukoy ng pronoun reference. So let's have this. Napag-aralan na rin natin to sa nakaraan. The word that the pronoun replaces is called the antecedent. For example, Aubrey, the pronoun that will replace me since I'm a girl, I'm singular, is the word she. Okay, so for my husband, the pronoun that will replace the name of my husband is he, because he's a male, he's singular. Okay? Now let's have here examples. Let's have examples. For the name jester, we know the name jester is for a man, para sa isang lalaki. So the antecedent, jester can be the antecedent para sa pronouns na he or him o kahit anong pangalang panglalaki o tumutukoy sa lalaki. Yun yung maaaring palitan ng pronouns na he or him. Let me just clarify to all of you, my dear learners, in the English grammar, we have the gender of pronouns. But for Filipino, for balarilang Filipino, wala po kasi tayong gender of grammar or gender of pronoun. Kapag gusto mong tukuyin na siya, pwede yung panglalaki at o pangbabae, unlike sa English grammar. Okay, let's just clear that. Another example is this. Shahad. Shahad is a name of a girl. That can be the antecedent for the pronouns she or her. Okay, also the name Aubrey, Maria, Paige, or any name related to a girl. Pwedeng yun yung antecedent para sa she and her. Another one, we have the word table. The word table or the noun table can be the antecedent for the pronoun it. Yung it po pwede siyang ipalit sa isang bagay o sa isang lugar o sa anumang bagay na sabihin natin walang buhay. Okay? Another one, the noun books can be the antecedent for they and them. Bakit? Kasi ginagamit natin yung they kapag ang tutukuyin natin ay marami. Pwede siya sa tao, pwede rin siya sa bagay. Okay? So, lagi nating tandaan yun na dapat yung ginagamit nating pronoun ay akma doon sa pinapalitan. Okay? Now, I want to clarify na may gusto lang akong i-clarify sa inyo. Na wag po nating i-overuse ang pronoun na this. Wag po nating i-overuse. Anong ibig sabihin? We have here an example sentence which is in wrong format. Hanapin natin yung mali at subukan nating itama. This is the sentence. Try to understand. Most of the class earned a passing grade on the exam. However, only a few students did well on the essay. After that sentence, sabi, this caused concern for the professor. This caused concern for the professor. What do you think? What do you think is the wrong there? Try to rephrase that o subukan ninyong magdagdag ng kung ano man para maitama siya. Sabi, wag daw nating i-overuse ang salitang this. Okay? Sabi dyan, most of the class earned a passing grade on the exam. Let me just clarify. The question here is this. Ito yung gusto nating malaman. Ano? Hindi kasi natin matukoy, ano ba talaga yung tinutukoy dyan ng word na this? We don't know what the word this is referring to. Is the professor concerned that most of the class passed the exam or that only a few students did well on essay? Ano yung tinutukoy ng this? Tumutukoy ba siya sa concern ng professor na ilang mag-aaral lang yung nakapasa sa exam? Or should I say, ang tinutukoy ba ng this ay yung bagay na concern ng professor na karamihan ay nakapasa sa exam? Or the other way around, na kung saan ay ilang mag-aaral lang yung naging maganda yung kinalabasan ng kanilang sanaysay or essay. Ano yung tinutukoy ng this? Di ba? Magulo. So, we have to clear out some words in the sentence para matukoy kung ano ba talaga yung gustong banggitin kapag sinabi nating this sa sentence. Okay? Sige po, let's try to reveal the answer. This will be the correct version. Basahin natin. Most of the class earned a passing grade on the exam. However, only a few students did well on the essay. This inconsistency, ayan, tinukoy mo na kung ano yung tinutukoy ng this, which is the inconsistency. Yung pagiging hindi consistent, okay, nung mga resulta na maraming nakapasa, pero anong nangyari? Yung kinalabasan naman ng essay nila ay hindi ganun kaganda or hindi maganda yung performance nila when it comes to essay. Sabi dyan, this inconsistency caused concern for the professor. Dahil dun sa hindi inconsistent na result, mataas nga, maraming ang nakapasa pero hindi naman maganda yung essay, nagdulot tuloy ng isipin para doon sa professor. So with that, nalinaw natin kung ano yung tinutukoy ng word na this. Another one is this. Let's ensure the pronoun only refers to one antecedent. Para magawa natin yan at maiwasan yung pagkakamali when it comes to pronoun reference or inconsistent pronoun reference, kung ano ba talaga, or vague pronoun reference, kung ano yung tinutukoy ng antecedent, what we have to do is to ensure, okay, na isa lang yung tinutukoy nung pronoun o isa lang yung pinapalitan ng pronoun na antecedent. Let's try to correct this sentence. Doris told Shirley that her watch was broken. Doris told Shirley that her watch was broken. Ayan, sabi, Doris told Shirley that her watch was broken. Our pronoun there is the word her. So her refers to, it's a possessive form which refers to a female gender. May dalawa dyang babae, si Doris at si Shirley. Sino ba yung tinutukoy? Kaninong watch o kaninong relo yung nabasag? Kay Doris ba o kay Shirley? Come on, try to paraphrase that sentence to make it correct. What do you think is the answer? Let's try to paraphrase that sentence. Our concern there is, whose watch is broken? Is it Doris or is it Shirley's watch? What do you think is the answer? Put in the live chat box or on the comment section para makita natin. So sabi ni Jano, kay Shirley daw. Paanong naging kay Shirley? Sige nga po, let's try to paraphrase. I-paraphrase natin para maitama natin yung sentence. So the answer is this. Sige nga. I'm going to reveal the answer. Don't be contented ha, na nanonood lang kayo. What I want is to make our live lesson tonight very interactive. So magiging interactive lang to kung pati kayo ay nagsasagot. Try to practice your mind, paraphrase the wrong sentences to make them correct. Sabi ni Carol, yeah, I can see an answer here. Sabi ni Carol Dizon, Doris' watch was broken as told by Shirley. Nice try. But the question is, saan napunta yung pronoun na her? Ayan. Ilalagay natin sa tamang pwesto para maging malinaw kung ano yung tinutukoy ng pronoun. Anong antecedent yung tinutukoy ng pronoun? Sabi pa, ito naman, si Stone Key. Doris told her that the watch was broken. Sino yung her na tinutukoy? Nawala yung isang pangalan sa sentence. Sige nga, isipin pa natin. Come on, isipin pa natin. Sabi naman ni Gary, Doris' watch was broken. She told Shirley. Sige, mas linawin pa natin. Now, this is the answer. I'm going to reveal the answer. Doris told Shirley, eto yung isang version na pwedeng tama, pero maraming ibang version na pwede nating makonsider na tama. Okay? Baka kasi sabihin nyo, ayan lang po yung tamang sagot. No, depende. Depende sa pagkakagawa ng sentence. For as long as malinaw, may malinaw na tinutukoy kung ano yung pinalitan ng pronoun, tama po iyon. We have here, Doris told Shirley, gumamit tayo ng quoted line. Ang sinabi raw ni Doris kay Shirley, my watch is broken. Okay? My watch is broken. So, pwede yan. Pwede rin naman kayong gumawa ng version ng sentence na may pronoun na her. Okay? Pero siguraduhin natin malinaw kung ano yung tinutukoy niya. Another one, common error when it comes to pronoun reference is this. We need not to overuse the pronoun it. Katulad din kanina sa don't overuse the word this. Ganun din naman dito sa pronoun na it. Let's not overuse. Anong ibig sabihin? Tingnan natin itong halimbawang pangungusap. In the report, comma, it states that the reign of King George III was a prosperous time for England. Anong mali dyan? Pansinin natin, after the introductory phrase, in the report. Sa naging report, what's report in Filipino? Sa naging, what's report in Filipino? Ayan, sa naging ulat. Nawala sa isip ko. Sa naging ulat, ano? It states that the reign of King George III was a prosperous time for England. After the introductory phrase in the report, sa naging ulat, gumamit tayo ng it states. Pero kung tutuusin, para mas maging maganda pakinggan, mas concise, pwede na nating alisin yung pronoun na it. We can paraphrase that to make the sentence better and more concise. How can we do that? Come on, try to paraphrase that sentence to eliminate the word or the pronoun it. Ang tinutukoy kasi dyan ng it ay yung naging ulat or yung report. Ngayon, binanggit na natin yung report, pero bakit kapag gumamit ng pronoun na it? Pwede mo naman ang diretsahin or diretsyong sabihin ano yung naging ulat. Okay? Come on. Try to put your answers in the comments or in the live chat box. Subukan nga po natin, i-paraphrase ito para ma-eliminate natin. Sabi ni Stone Key, nag-try uli siya. In the report states that the reign of King George III was a prosperous time for England. Pwede, no? In the report states, pero medyo may kulang para mas maitama pa natin. But I appreciate your answer. Good job, Stone Key. Another one from Noel. The report states that the reign of King George III was a prosperous... I love it! And actually, it's the correct version. You just have to capitalize the first letter in your sentence and to end your sentence with a period. So let's reveal the answer. Or should I say, I'll just acknowledge the other answers from Michael. Sabi niya, nasa na ang dami. From Michael. The report states that the reign. Yes, very good. From Carol, the report states, ayan o, inalis na natin yung salitang it. That's the correct version. Also from Russell Ramos, the report states, sabi rin ni Kathleen, naging according to the report na medyo mas napahaba, but still it's correct. Now, this is the correct one. To make this statement correct and to eliminate the overusage of the pronoun it, this will be the version. The report states that the reign of King George III was a prosperous time for England. So yan po yung tama. Tama rin yung isa, pero bakit pa natin kailangan gumamit ng pronoun na it kung ang tinutukoy niya rin naman yung report? After the word the report, we can already state what is behind the report. Hindi na kailangan pang banggitin yung word na it. Okay? So that ends the pronoun reference common errors. Okay? Tandaan natin yung usual na pagkakamali pagdating sa pronoun reference. Now, let us proceed to the seventh common grammatical error. Yes, pang-pito na tayo, which has something to do with the punctuations o sa tinatawag nating mga bantas. Okay? We have different punctuation marks. I suggest you watch my video about punctuations. I discussed there the different punctuations. But for this live lesson tonight, I'm going to discuss the common errors. Saan karaniwang punctuation nagkakamali o ano yung usual na error na nakocommit ng learners, ng writers kapag gumagamit ng iba't ibang punctuations. So, the first one has something to do with the comma. the comma. Okay. When we say comma, yan po yung kuwit na tinatawag sa Filipino, comma. Okay? It is a mild separator used to separate words, phrases, and clauses from each other when no heavier mark is required. Okay? Meron kasi tayong tinatawag na heavier mark, which is period. Ginagamit yung para tapusin na. O kaya naman ay exclamation point. Kapag nakita nyo yon sa isang pangungusap, nangangahulugang tapos na yung isang buong pangungusap. Pero kapag gumamit ng kuwit, ginagamit itong kuwit or comma, it's not comma, it's comma, para mga hulugang may kasunod pang gustong sabihin. Kumbaga, hihinto lang saglit. Okay? Now, let's look at these examples. The first one, take note and always remember that we have to use commas to separate items in a series of 3 or more. Kunyari, may babanggitin kang items na 3 o higit pa, para pag hiwa-hiwalayin yung items na binanggit mo, gumamit ka ng comma. Alright? Let's try to paraphrase this sentence to make it correct, and let's put the comma in its proper place to make this one correct. The sentence is, I love to eat pineapples, apples, oranges, and raspberries. Try to paraphrase that with the correct placement of the comma. Come on, put your answers on the comments. Sige nga po, itama natin yan. Gawin nating tama yung sentence. Ilagay po natin sa ating chat box. Aha, ayan, tingnan natin. Ayan, from Christy. From Christy Chu, sabi niya, I love to eat pineapples, comma, apples, and raspberries. From Jo Marie, I love to eat pineapples, oranges, and raspberries. By the way, wala kayong babaguhin sa sentence, ha? Ang gagawin nyo lang, ilalagay nyo yung tamang punctuation, which is the comma. From Russell, I love to eat pineapples, apples, oranges, and raspberries. From Noel, I love to eat pineapples, apples, oranges, and raspberries. Okay, good job. Right after, for example, pineapples, comma, you need to put a space. Hindi kailangan nakadikit. When you are typing or when you are writing, kunyari, after the comma, maglagay ng isang space. Saka kayo mag-proceed sa next letter or sa next word. Always remember that. Ayan, very good. Congratulations for your correct answers. To make this one correct, we have to do this. Ito po yung tama. I love to eat pineapples, apples, oranges, and raspberries. Next one, always remember that we have to use commas between two coordinate adjectives that modify the same noun. For example, sa isang sentence natin, meron tayong noun na gustong ilarawan, gagamit tayo ng adjective. At hindi tayo kontento sa isang adjective lang, may dalawa tayong adjective na gagamitin. Ang kailangan gawin, dun sa dalawang adjectives, paghiwalayin sila, gamit ang comma. Okay? Example is this. Try to make it correct. The speaker delivered an insightful, dynamic speech. Our noun being modified by the adjectives there is the word speech. Anong klaseng speech daw? The speech is insightful and dynamic. Paano natin gagamitin ang comma para mas maitama yung sentence na ito? Come on, put your answers in the live chat. The speaker delivered an insightful, dynamic speech. Come on, put your answers in the live chat. Try to answer that one. Paghihiwalayin daw yung dalawang magkasunod na adjectives, okay, or two coordinate adjectives na nagmo-modify sa parehong noun. Ang minomodify ng insightful at dynamic ay yung salitang speech. Anong klaseng speech? Insightful and dynamic. So, paghihiwalayin sila gamit ang comma. It will be, I'm going to look for correct answers. Ayan. Sabi ni Jammable, nilagyan niya pa ng word na end. Kung gagamit naman tayo ng end na, kahit huwag na nating lagyan ng comma. Okay? Tama siya, pero huwag na lagyan ng comma. But this time, ang pinag-uusapan natin ay yung tamang placement ng comma. Eto. Thank you for your answer, Gemabel. May nakita akong very good answer from Alison Abelyada. The speaker delivered an insightful, comma, dynamic speech. So that's the correct answer. Tingnan po natin ito. To make this one correct, we just have to add a comma right after the word insightful. It will be like this. The speaker delivered an insightful, dynamic speech. Okay? That's the correct one. The next thing we have to remember when it comes to punctuations is this, most specifically about commas. We have to use commas between independent clauses joined by coordinating conjunctions. What do we mean by coordinating conjunctions, or what are the examples of coordinating conjunctions? From the school, we are taught that we have the fanboys. Yung fanboys, yun yung palatandaan natin sa coordinating conjunctions na ang kahulugan ay for, and, nor, but, or, yet, so. Ginagamit sila, kaya nga coordinating. From the root word coordinate, pinagko-coordinate, pinagdudugtong yung mga salita o yung mga clauses, okay, to make a sentence. And in this sentence, in this example sentence, which is a wrong one, may kulang dyan, the sun was shining, but the air was very cold. Kapag sa isang pangungusap ay may dalawang independent clauses, o yung tinatawag nating compound sentence, may two independent clauses, or two independent sentences na pinagdugtong. Ang ginamit dyan na pandugtong or coordinating conjunction is the word but. And as we know, when we use the coordinating conjunction but, we are using that to contrast, to show contrast to the first statement. O kapag gusto nating ibigay yung pagkontra natin dun sa naunang statement. Okay? Dahil mayroong contrasting ideas. Kapag po gumamit na ng coordinating conjunction, tandaan, bago po natin isulat yung coordinating conjunction, dapat ay mayroon munang comma. So the first clause, kapag natapos na yun, lagyan ng comma, saka pa lang yung coordinating conjunction and the rest or the other words in that clause to make that correct. Now, try to paraphrase this one. Subukan po nating i-paraphrase para maitama. Ayan, sabi ni Lucia, I can see correct answers. From Kathleen. Aha. Unahin ko si Lucia. Sabi niya, the sun was shining, comma, but the air was very cold. Umaaraw naman. Pero, ang lamig ng simoy ng hangin. Okay? From Jera, the sun was shining, but the air was very cold. From Christy, the sun was shining, but the air was very cold. From Noel, still the same answer. Good job. From EJ, the sun was shining, but the air was very cold. Congratulations for sa inyo po nga mga tamang sagot. So to make that correct, it's the wrong one. To make that correct, we just simply have to add a comma right after the first independent clause, then followed by the clause with a coordinating conjunction. Next one. Ito nga yung mga coordinating conjunctions na nabanggit ko sa inyo kanina, yung nasa fanboys. Another one that we have to always remember to correct our usual errors in writing is this. We have to use commas after an introductory element. May mga tinatawag tayong introductory element kapag tayo po ay sumusulat. Pwedeng sila ay adverb. Okay? Pwedeng adverb po yan. O tumutukoy kung kailan nangyari o saan nangyari yung pangyayari sa isang pangungusap. This is the sentence. In the spring, I will plant my garden. In the spring, I will plant my garden. try to paraphrase that or put the comma in its proper place to make it correct. Sige nga po. Sabi raw, kapag natapos yung isang introductory phrase, pwede po tayong or dapat tayong maglagay ng comma para maitama ito. Sige nga po, I'm going to find the correct answer from your comments. In the spring, I will plant my garden. From Lucia Villamar, sabi niya, in the spring, I will plant my garden. As simple as that. Right after the introductory phrase, maglagay tayo ng comma, saka natin isusunod yung independent clause. Okay? Very good. From Hello Ronsky, in the spring, I will plant my garden. Yeah, good job. Congratulations sa inyo pong mga tamang sagot. It is the correct one. In the spring, I will plant my garden. Okay? So ano po yung mga introductory elements? Yung mga introductory elements, pwedeng phrases o kaya naman ay transitional expressions. Gaya nga yan, in the spring, pwedeng tumutukoy sa panahon, kailan nangyari yun, o pwedeng tumutukoy sa lugar. Okay? Next one is this. We have to use commas for non-restrictive elements in a sentence. Ano po ibig sabihin ng non-restrictive elements? When we say non-restrictive elements, my dear learners, these are the descriptors or modifiers that provide additional non-essential information. Ibig sabihin, ito po yung sabihin nating modifying phrase siya. Sabihin natin, tumutukoy sa noun, sa isang pangungusap, at non-essential yung information na idinadagdag niya. Ibig sabihin, buo pa rin yung kahulugan ng pangungusap kahit alisin siya. Okay? Kapag po ganong uri ng modifying phrase, yung idinagdag sa pangungusap, dapat ay ginagamitan ng comma. Okay? Nasa pagitan dapat siya ng comma. Now, try to analyze this sentence. My friend who has brown hair called me last night. My friend who has brown hair called me last night. So I'll give you a clue. Karaniwan, inuumpisahan ang mga ganitong tinatawag nating non-restrictive elements using the words who kapag tumutukoy sa tao, which kapag tumutukoy sa bagay, okay? Who. So in that sentence, ang tinutukoy ng non-restrictive element natin ay yung kaibigan ko, my friend. Our non-restrictive element there is the phrase, who has brown hair. Okay? Who has brown hair. So dahil siya ay non-restrictive element, nangangahulugan na kahit alisin siya sa pangungusap, buo pa rin yung kahulugan, subukan nating imaginein. Kapag inalis siya sa pangungusap, who has brown hair, buo pa rin po yung kahulugan eh. It will be, my friend called me last night. Diba? Buo pa rin, may subject, may verb. Kaya itinuturing siyang restrictive element kasi kahit wala siya, okay pa rin naman, buo pa rin naman yung pangungusap. So anong gagawin? Kapag po maglalagay ng non-restrictive elements, pagitnain natin siya or ipagitna natin siya sa dalawang comma. Okay? It will be, before I reveal the answer, hanap muna ako ng tamang sagot. Ayan. Ayan, I found a correct answer. Sabi ni Marites Lavisores, my friend, comma, who has brown hair, comma, called me last night. So that's the correct answer. Kailangan po ipagitna natin sa comma yung non-restrictive element bilang tanda na kahit alisin sila sa pangungusap ay buo pa rin yung kahulugan. The correct answer is this one. My friend, comma, who has brown hair, comma, called me last night. All right? And another thing that we have to remember about using comma is this. We have to, do not use commas to separate a verb from its subject. Ayan. Tandaan natin, sa mga pangungusap na wala namang tinatawag tayong restrictive elements or non-restrictive elements or as simple as modifying phrase, hindi natin dapat pinaghihiwalay yung subject sa verb sa pamamagitan ng comma. Mali po yun. Tingnan natin itong pangungusap na ito. The dogs, comma, are jumping over lazy foxes. 'Di ba? Inihiwalay yung subject na dogs doon sa verb na are jumping over. Are jumping or are sa linking verb na are. That is wrong. So to make that correct, what we have to do is to simply remove the comma. It will be like this. The dogs are jumping over lazy foxes. Okay, that's the correct one. By the way, if you're learning something from tonight's video lesson, from tonight's live lesson, I'm encouraging you to like this video and share the link para mas marami pa tayong maturuan sa live lesson natin tonight. Another thing, kung kanina may tinatawag tayong non-restrictive elements or not that essential phrase or modifying phrase in a sentence, may tinatawag din naman tayong restrictive elements. Well, kapag sinabing restrictive elements, that's the direct opposite of the non-restrictive elements. Ibig sabihin, eto, basahin natin. Do not use commas with restrictive elements in a sentence. O ngayon naman, huwag tayong gagamit ng comma para ihiwalay yung tinatawag nating modifying phrase sa isang sentence kapag ito ay isang restrictive element. O ibig sabihin, importante yung modifying phrase na yon para mabuo yung kahulugan ng pangungusap. Okay? Hindi na dapat ginagamitan ng comma kapag po importante yung phrase na yon or essential modifying phrase siya. Bakit? Kasi po, ibig sabihin nun, hudyat yun na mahalaga siya, na hindi siya pwedeng alisin sa sentence kasi mababago o magiging kulang na yung pangungusap. Tingnan natin tong halimbawang ito. Many provinces retest drivers. Anong ginawa? Naglagay ng comma. Who are over 65, comma, to check their driving competency. Ano pong mali dyan? Ang mali dyan, ginamitan siya ng comma. Bakit? Kasi restrictive elements siya. Ibig sabihin, hindi natin pwedeng alisin yung modifying phrase na who are over 65. Bakit? Unawain natin. Many provinces retest drivers. Niretest daw, chinek uli yung kalagayan or yung competency ng mga drivers sa probinsya. Okay? To check their driving competency para ma-check, malaman uli yung kakayahan nila or yung skills nila sa pagdadrive. Kapag inalis natin yung who are over 65, medyo kulang na. Kulang na yung kahulugan. Bakit? Ang tinutukoy ba ay lahat ba ng drivers sa probinsya, sa maraming probinsya? Hindi po. In-specify lang natin, gusto nating i-specify na yung niretest na drivers ay yung mga drivers na 65 pataas na ang edad. Okay? So to make that correct, we just simply have to remove the commas. It will be many provinces retest drivers who are over 65 to check their driving competency. So that's it. Okay? By the way, we have here the vocabulary competency. Isa ito sa mga naituro kong commonly mispronounced word. Commonly mispronounced words. Ang karaniwang pronunciation dito ay competency. But no, it's not competency. Wala po yung stress or yung diin sa unang syllable na competency. It is competency. Repeat after me. Competency. That's the correct one. So let's take a look at this. Restrictive elements are descriptors that provide essential information. Yes, kapag sinabi nating restrictive elements, sila po yung mga descriptors or modifying phrases na matuturing nating nagbibigay ng essential o mahalagang impormasyon tungkol sa tinutukoy niya. At kapag inalis sa pangungusap, hindi na po buo yung kahulugan. May kulang na. So what you have to do is you need to specify the type of driver because not all of them are retested. Yun nga yung sa halimbawa kanina, hindi naman lahat ng driver sa probinsya ay tinest. Yun lang mga driver na 65 years old pataas para i-check uli yung kanilang driving competency. Competency. Okay? Next one, tapos na tayo sa comma ha. Graduated na tayo sa comma. Mag-proceed tayo sa isa pang kasunod na punctuation, which is this one, semicolon. Ayan. O sige nga, tingnan ko, baka hindi nyo alam anong itsura ng semicolon eh. When we say semicolon, it's a heavy separator. It is often equivalent to a period. Karaniwan, ang equivalent na nito ay period. Okay? O kapag nakakita tayo nito, parang halos tapos na yung phrase or yung clause. Sige nga, gusto kong makita ano ang itsura ng semicolon. Ilagay nyo nga po sa ating live chat box, sa ating comment section. Ano po ang itsura ng semicolon? Ilagay po sa ating live chat box or sa atin pong comment section. Semicolon ha, hindi colon. Yung colon, tutuldok yun sa Filipino. May dalawang tuldok, sa taas at sa baba. Ang semicolon, may tuldok sa taas at may kuwit sa baba. Magkatapat sila, vertical. Ayan, very good. So eto, baka hindi nyo lang kasi alam. Eto ang itsura, yan, from Hazel. Yan ang itsura ng semicolon. From Allison, from Gemma Bell, from Virginly, from Nelves. Ayan, good job. Alam nyo naman pala, no? O, so tapos na. Hindi, biro lang. Hindi pa po Yan po yung ating semicolon. Ngayon, eto yung semicolon. It's a heavy separator, often equivalent to a period. Ano yung mga kailangan nating tandaan when it comes to semicolons na karaniwan ay nagkakamali ang mga learners and writers? Tingnan natin ito. Ang una, sabi, semicolons are used to connect independent clauses that are closely related in meaning. Ginagamit natin ang semicolon kapag may gusto tayong pagdugtungin na dalawang independent clauses o dalawang sugnay na makapag-iisa o dalawang pangungusap. Okay, in layman's term, dalawang pangungusap. At yung dalawang pangungusap na yun ay magka-level lang yung kahulugan o yung mensaheng gustong ipaabot. Pwede natin silang paghiwalayin gamit ang semicolon. Okay? Another thing, use semicolons between independent clauses closely related in meaning. Okay? Kapag halos magka-level na yung kahulugan ng dalawang independent clauses, pwedeng paghiwalayin gamit ang semicolon. Ngayon, tingnan natin ito. Subukan ninyong i-paraphrase. Put the semicolon in its proper place para maitama natin siya. This is the wrong sentence. The sky turned gray. Gumamit lang ng comma. The sky turned gray, comma. The wind died suddenly. The wind died suddenly. Uy, ang ganda ng pangungusap ha. Bago ako magtuloy, in this sentence, pansinin natin, I'll just touch the figures of speech, particularly the personification. Ayan ha, medyo tinatouch ko yung ibang topics sa English. We have here personification. Ang ganda nun. Now, are you familiar with figures of speech, the metaphors, simile, hyperbole? We have here the personification. Sabi dyan, the sky turned gray. Ang langit ay nagdilim. Then, the wind died suddenly. Ang hangin ay agarang namatay. Pwede bang mamatay ang hangin? Di ba ang namamatay lang yung mga may buhay, yung tao, yung hayop? So, in that sentence, or in that clause, the wind died suddenly, we used the figure of speech personification. Personification is a figure of speech we are using if we want to personify or to give life to a thing or to an object na alam naman nating walang buhay. For example, yung mga dahon. Kapag malakas ang hangin, anong ginagawa ng dahon? Sumasayaw, di ba? Pero literally, we know na ang sumasayaw lang ay mga tao. So we give life. We give the characteristic of person para mas maging makulay, mas maganda yung pinapahayag natin ukol sa isang bagay. Ang tawag doon ay personification. Okay, pero wala yun sa topic natin. Nakita ko lang dito sa sentence. So, i-discuss natin yung parts of speech. Maganda ay parts of speech. Should I say figures of speech? Maganda kasing topic yan. Okay? So, balikan na nga natin. To make this one correct, kailangan daw, dahil magkasing level yung meaning ng dalawang independent clauses na ito, the sky turned gray, ano yung kasunod na nangyari? The wind died suddenly. Para paghiwalayin sila, semicolon ang gagamitin. To make that correct, it will be like this. Hanap tayo ng tamang sagot. Ayan, for KM, from KM. The sky turned gray, semicolon, the wind died suddenly. That's it. Good job. Very good. Okay, so magdadagdag lang tayo ng semicolon instead na comma. Okay, another one, remember this, that we use semicolons between independent clauses when the second one starts with a conjunctive adverb or transitional expressions. Or transitional expression. Ano ba yung tinatawag nating conjunctive adverb? We have the words however, therefore. Yun yung mga tinatawag nating conjunctive adverb. Yung iba, assignment na ninyo. Hanapin ninyo, okay? Kapag po sa isang pangungusap may dalawang independent clauses, ang kailangan gawin, yung akala kasi ng iba, basta meron lang conjunctive adverb sa umpisa ng second independent clause, sapat na yon. Sapat ng may kama sa unahan nun. Pero hindi po. Ang kailangan, pag natapos yung unang independent clause, lalagyan natin ng semicolon, followed by the conjunctive adverbs such as the words therefore, however, at iba pang kahalintulad nito. Then after the conjunctive adverb or any transitional expression, we have to put a comma. Okay? And the rest of the words in the sentence. Let's take a look at this sentence. We have the man entered the shop. However, comma, he did not buy anything. Ngayon, i-apply ninyo yung binanggit kong dapat gawin para maitama itong wrong sentence na ito. Sige nga po. Ayan. Try to rephrase. Actually, you don't need to rephrase. It's already correct na yung meaning niya, yung words. May kailangan lang tayong ilagay na punctuation, which is semicolon, to make that one correct. To make the structure correct. Sige po. Ilagay natin yung semicolon after the first independent clause. Sige nga. Sige po, ilagay natin sa ating comments and sa ating live chat. If you're learning from tonight's live lesson, don't forget to share this video, to share the link. Ayan, sabi ni Nelves. Aha, eto. The man entered the shop. However, ayan, the man entered the shop. Ayan, sumobra siya ng P. Semicolon, however, he did not buy anything. Very good. From Lucia, the man entered the shop, semicolon, however, he did not buy anything. So that's the correct answer. Salamat po sa mga nag-try, magsagot. Ito pa yung iba, tingnan natin. From Jo Marie. From Fernandez. From Hazel. Ayan, good job. From Nelves. Ayan na, ano ka na yun kanina? Si Roldan. Ayan po ang tamang sagot. Congratulations. So to make this one correct, kailangan natin maglagay ng semicolon after the first independent clause, which is the man entered the shop. Semicolon, followed by the conjunctive adverb, however, comma, he did not buy anything. It will be like this. That's it. Okay, next one, we're already done with the semicolons, the common errors when it comes to semicolon. Ngayon naman, mag-proceed na tayo sa colon. Eto. Ngayon, ang tanong ko, ano naman ang itsura ng colon? Ilagay nyo nga sa ating comment section, sa ating live chat box. Ano po ang itsura ng colon? Sige po, titingnan ko. Aha. Ano ang itsura ng colon? Kung yung semicolon, tuldok sa taas, kuwit sa baba. Ang colon naman, in Filipino, we call colon as tutuldok. No? Tutuldok. Ayan, tama po. Ang nauna ay si Christy, Virginly. Ayan po, dalawang tuldok siya na magkatapat, vertically ha. Ayan, taas at baba. Ayan, good job. Buti naman at alam ninyo ang itsura ng colon. Ano? Ayan, tama po. Colon. Ayan. Ngayon, ano ba yung dapat nating malaman tungkol sa paggamit ng colon? When we say colon, my dear learners, it is a full stop that draws attention to the words that follow. Ginagamit natin ang colon kapag gusto nating tapusin yung pahayag, pero para magbigay ng hudyat na dapat ay tingnan natin, alamin natin na may mga kasunod pa siyang gustong sabihin. Tingnan natin ito. Sabi dyan, colons commonly introduce a list or quotation. Karaniwan, ginagamit natin ang colon kapag mag-i-introduce tayo ng list o mga sunod-sunod na bagay. Okay? They can only be used at the end of an independent clause. Magagamit po ang colon kapag sumusulat tayo kapag natapos ang isang independent clause. Doon natin siya pwedeng ilagay. Another thing we have to remember is to use the colons to introduce a list after an independent clause. Ayun na nga. Ano ang halimbawa niyan? Tingnan natin ito. This one is wrong, okay? Try to put the colon in its proper place to make this statement correct. There are 3 parts to this essay. Mayroong 3 bahagi ang sanaysay. Okay, tapos na yun ha. There are 3 parts to this essay. That's an independent clause. So, ilalagay daw ang colon after the independent clause. An introduction, comma, a body, comma, and a conclusion. Okay, so put the colon in its proper place para maitama po natin yan. Sige nga, hanap tayo ng tamang sagot. Ayan, may nakita na ako. Ayan, congratulations, sabi ni Lucia. There are 3 parts to this essay. An introduction, comma, a body, and a conclusion. Good job. Also from Nelves. Oh, from Nelves. Ayan, tama po. Yan, meron ding isa pa galing kay Mekomala. From Allison. From Carol. Okay, so eto na nga. Eto yung mali. Para maitama, maglalagay lang tayo ng colon after the independent clause. Okay? It will be like this. There are 3 parts to this essay, an introduction, a body, and a conclusion. That's the correct one. Another thing that we have to remember about using colon is this. Use colons to introduce a quotation after an independent clause. Ibig sabihin po ng quotation, yun po yung linya na binanggit nung mismong taong nagsabi nun. At nakapaloob ito sa tinatawag nating quotation mark. Okay? By the way, the word quotation, ang basa dyan karaniwan ay quotation. Pero may isa pang paraan ng tamang pagbigkas niyan, which is quotes. Even the word quotes, di ba? Quotes. But it can be pronounced also as quotes or quotation. Okay? Quotation. So, let's take a look at this one. Sige, you may have your water break. Pwede kayong uminom ng tubig. Sige. So, let's take a look at this. Ito yung sinabi. Kung love nyo ang literature, familiar sa inyo ito. Ayan. Sabi dyan, Hamlet's speech in the graveyard speaks to the fragility of life. Ito yung mismong sinabi. Okay? Nung taong yon. Alas, poor Yorick, I knew him, Horatio. Okay? So ngayon, saan natin ilalagay yung colon? Sabi dyan, bago raw yung isang quotation, okay, quoted line, maglagay po ng colon. Doon natin siya ilalagay. So, try to make that correct. Sige po, ilagay po sa ating chat box, sa ating live chat. It will be like this, okay? Hamlet's speech in the graveyard speaks to the fragility of life, colon. Okay, because that's already an independent clause. Okay. Alas, poor Yorick, I knew him, Horatio. Okay, so that is an independent clause, yung nauna, kaya nilagyan natin ng colon followed by a quoted line. Kapag po may kasunod na quoted line ng isang independent clause, gumamit po ng colon. And that ends our common grammatical errors when it comes to punctuations. Now, the last one is this. Eto. The number 8 common grammatical error has something to do with the sentence fragments. Okay? Has something to do with the sentence fragments. Now, what do we mean by that? Ano po ang ibig sabihin yan, my dear learners? Ibig sabihin po yan ay eto. Makinig mabuti. Ibig sabihin po ng fragment, we already know what is a sentence. Fragment, that is another vocabulary. It means a part broken off. detached or incomplete. Ibig sabihin, hindi kompleto, fragment, kulang. Okay? Now, let's take a look at this. Sentence fragments look like sentences. Kapag sinabi natin sentence fragments, para silang pangungusap, parang buo yung kahulugan, pero hindi talaga sila kumpleto. May kulang talaga at hindi natin pwedeng ituring na pangungusap kasi pwedeng may nawawalang subject, pwedeng may nawawalang verb. Pero sa unang tingin, akala mo pangungusap. Okay? Yun yung tinatawag nating sentence fragments. Okay? Often, sentence fragments are missing a subject or a verb, or they begin with a subordinating word that turns them into a dependent clause. When we say subordinating clause or subordinating word, yan po yung salita na nasa unahan ng tinatawag nating subordinating clause. When we say subordinating clause, my dear learners, it's a kind of clause or sugnay in Filipino na tinatawag nating sugnay na hindi makapag-iisa. Kapag sinabi nating sugnay na hindi makapag-iisa, well, from the word itself, hindi nga siya makapag-iisa eh. Nakadepende siya sa isang pangungusap pa para magkaroon siya ng kabuluhan. Okay? Yan yung tinatawag natin sa English na dependent clause. Or another term for dependent clause is subordinating clause. Okay? Ano ba yung mga subordinating clause? Kapag ang isa pong clause ay nagsimula sa salitang because, okay? That's a subordinating word. Hindi natin maituturing na isang pangungusap kapag nag-umpisa sa isang subordinating word. Kasi hudyat yun na yun ay isang sugnay na hindi makapag-iisa. Ibig sabihin, magiging buo lang yung kahulugan niya kapag maidudugtong mo siya sa isa pang sugnay na tinatawag nating independent clause or sugnay na makapag-isa. Let's take a look at this. Kung minsan, pwedeng ang sentence fragment ay may nawawalang subject. There's a missing subject, may tuturing na natin yung sentence fragment. Hindi kasi natin masasabing sentence kapag walang pinag-uusapan. Okay? Alam natin yan, no? Tingnan natin itong pangungusap na ito. Went out to play. Lumabas para maglaro. Ang tanong, sino ang lumabas para maglaro? Subukan nga ninyong gawing sentence, legit na sentence yan, magdagdag ng subject to make that already a sentence. Sige nga po. Gawin nating buong sentence yan, ilagay natin sa ating comment or live chat para maging sentence yan. Maglagay tayo ng subject para maging buo siya. Sino yung gusto yung subject? Pwedeng yung anak ninyo, estudyante ninyo, kaibigan ninyo. Sino yung lumabas para maglaro? Sabi ni KM, I appreciate your answer, KM. The children went out to play. Ang subject niya ay yung mga bata. The children. Okay, good job. Very good. Para naman kay Virgenly, eto ang subject niya. Si Lisa daw ay lumabas para maglaro. Sino si Lisa? Anak mo ba si Lisa? Sabi naman ni Fernandez, he went out to play. He used the pronoun he. Tumutukoy siya sa isang lalaki, pwedeng batang lalaki. Sabi ni Carol, my kids went out to play. Very good. From Gary, I went out to play. Siya mismo ang lumabas para maglaro. Sabi naman ni Russell, me and my friends went out to play. Good job. Okay. Sabi naman ni Allison, ewan ko sino ba si Allison, anak mo siguro, ano? Amber went out to play. Okay. Good job. I love your answers. So to make that correct, we just simply have to add a subject. Okay? Ayan nga. The child went out to play. Ang bata ay lumabas para maglaro. So with that, naglagay tayo ng subject, hindi na siya sentence fragment. Wala nang nawawalang subject. Okay? Another kind of sentence fragment is this. Kapag nawawala yung verb or missing a verb. Kapag naman ang verb ang nawala, hindi pa rin yan maituturing na pangungusap. Kasi may nawawalang elemento sa pangungusap. Let's take a look at this sentence. We have the girl in her house. Ang babae sa kanyang bahay. Ano ngayon? That's the question. Ano ngayon kung nasa bahay niya siya, yung babaeng yon? 'Di ba? May subject, pero wala tayong verb or predicate. Let's complete that one. Dugtungan natin. The girl in her house, anong ginagawa ng girl sa bahay niya? The girl in her house is preparing for her next report. The girl in her house is preparing her dinner. Her family's dinner. Okay, sige, subukan natin kumpletuhin. Dugtungan natin ng predicate or ng verb and other details to make that sentence fragment correct. Sige nga, the girl in her house. Ano ngayon? The girl in her house. Eh, ano nga yun? Yung meron doon sa girl na nasa house. The girl, eto, sige. Meron ako nabasa. Sabi ni Fernandez, ayan. The girl in her house is cooking. Yeah, very easy, di ba? Tama. Tama yan. Next, from Russell, the girl is sleeping in her house. Natutulog ang babae sa kanyang bahay. The girl plays in her house. Tama rin. Yan, pareho si Carol at si Nelves. Hindi kaya seatmate kayo? Pareho kayo ng sagot, ha? Eto oh, ang ganda nito. Kakaiba. Very imaginative tong si, ayan. Sabi ni KM, the girl in her house is her granddaughter. Ayan ha, dugtungan natin, lagyan natin ng period ha, para maging mas tama siya. The girl in her house is her granddaughter. Ang babae sa kanyang bahay ay ang kanyang apo. Ayan. Pero may puna ako sa sentence ni KM ha. O, let's try to analyze. Medyo malabo yung gustong tukuyin ng word na her. Yung girl ba? O yung granddaughter? Ayan, sige. Unawain ninyo. Next one. Ay, nakakatakot ang example ni Mekman. The girl in her house is laughing alone. Imaginative masyado. The girl in her house is laughing alone. Nakakatakot yan, no? Pag tumatawa mag-isa. Ayan. O siya, sige na nga. Totoy TV, shoutout natin from Angat, Bulacan. Ayan, shoutout sa'yo at sa lahat ng mga taga-Angat na nandito ako ngayon sa Giginto, Bulacan. Ayan, shoutout sa lahat ng mga taga-Bulacan at mga kababayan natin. Ayan, kasama rin natin si Miss G Moraga. Hello po, Miss G. Good evening. Kahapon kasama ko yan siya sa isang wedding gig kahapon. Nag-host ako ng isang wedding event. Ayan. By the way, I'm also an events host. I can host programs like weddings, birthdays, debuts, or other corporate events. Kung naghahanap kayo ng host that can make your event more memorable, I assure you, baka ako na yung hinahanap ninyo. Pwede nyo po akong i-PM sa akin pong Facebook page, your host Aubrey, or kahit dito sa akin pong Learn English with Teacher Aubrey Facebook page. Ayan. Hello sa'yo, Miss G. By the way, your answer is correct. The girl in her house is dancing with her husband. Thank you po. Ayan na nga. So, mag-proceed na tayo rito. To make this one correct, we can simply add any details that will describe the girl, or we can simply add a verb. It will be like this. The girl stayed in her house. So ito kanina kulang siya, no? May nawawalang verb. Lahat ng sagot na binasa ko, tama po yun. Thank you for your participation. Another one, a sentence fragment can be a dependent clause. Okay? Matuturing nating sentence fragment kapag po nawawala yung dependent clause. Ibig sabihin, ang pinrovide lang ay ibig sabihin, may nawawalang independent clause. Ang mayroon lang ay dependent clause. Akala kasi natin, ang dependent clause po kasi, my dear learners, mukha siyang sentence. Bakit? Kasi meron siyang subject, meron din siyang verb. Pero, inumpisahan siya sa pamamagitan ng isang subordinating word. Gaya nga ng example ko kanina, yung word na because. In this phrase or in this clause, because it was raining very hard. Pansinin natin, meron siyang word na it. Meron siyang verb din, was, linking verb na was. It was, di ba? May subject, may verb. Pero since inumpisahan siya sa pamagitan ng subordinating word na because, ginagamit ang because kapag magbibigay tayo ng dahilan. Okay? Dahil umuulan ng malakas, ano ngayon kung umuulan ng malakas? Di ba? Kulang yung kahulugan. So, dugtungan natin ang independent clause para mabuo yung kaisipan. Because it was raining very hard, paano natin siya gagawin? Because it was raining very hard. Sige nga, subukan natin. Dugtungan natin. Let's try to put an independent clause to make this sentence fragment, which is a dependent clause, correct? Ayan, sabi ni KM. Good job si KM, ha? I appreciate your active participation tonight. I stayed at home because it was raining very hard. Ayan, nagstay lang ako sa loob ng bahay kasi nga malakas ang ulan. Good job. Oh, another answer. Sige nga po, I want to see more answers from you, my dear learners. Come on. Sige, hanap pa ako ng ibang sagot. Sabi ni Kim, I stayed at home because it was raining very hard. By the way, from my example, to make that correct, pwede nating sabihin na because it was raining very hard, comma, the car skidded on the road. Well, totoo naman yan, di ba? Kapag po malakas ang ulan, madulas talaga kapag magdadrive tayo sa labas. Madulas ang kalsada. Kaya dapat laging mag-ingat. Tingnan natin yung mga sagot. Sabi ni Regeline, I can't go to work because it was raining very hard. Yes, pwede rin yan. Don't forget to put a period after your sentence. Okay? I can't go to work because it was raining very hard. Next one from Christy. The girl did not attend the wedding because it was raining very hard. Tama rin. Good job. Next. Another excellent answer from Fernandez LD Mar because it was raining very hard. So, I can't play outside. Sige po. That's why I can't play outside. From Gemma Bell, she stopped playing outside because it was raining very hard. From Lucia, we did not see the road because it was raining very hard. From Virgin Lee, because it was raining very hard, I was not able to attend the party. After po ng comma, tandaan natin, laging may space bago yung sunod pong letter or salita. From Noel, Johnny? Sino si Johnny? Johnny. Yes, Papa. Johnny can't go home because it was raining very hard. Kailangan munang magpatila ni Johnny kasi malakas ang ulan. Sabi naman ni Mekomata, I am careful because it was raining very hard. Tama yan, no? Kapag malakas ang ulan, maging maingat. Sabi ni Shawnee, I canceled my appointment because it's raining very hard. Tama yan. Just to give you an idea, we are always using or writing the word I or ako capitalized. Laging malaking titik po yan isinusulat. Ha? Huwag pong kakalimutan. Sabi naman ni Jo Marley, because it was raining very hard, I can't hear the music. From Carol, because it was raining very hard, classes were suspended. So lahat po ng inyong mga sagot ay tama. Bigyan natin ng masigabong palakpakan ng ating mga sarili. Congratulations. Let's give ourselves virtual claps. Ayan. Thank you so much. And that ended the 8 common grammatical errors when it comes to writing, which is about the sentence fragment. So may tatlo tayong natalakay tonight. Ano-ano po yung tatlong yon? Ang una ay yung ukol sa pronoun reference. Yung pangalawang tinalakay natin about the proper uses of the common errors when it comes to punctuations. And the last is about what's the last one? The sentence fragments. Okay? So this time, let me thank all of you. Salamat sa inyong active participation tonight. Pero hindi pa tayo tapos ha. Isa-shoutout ko pa yung mga kasama natin in tonight's live lesson. By the way, let me invite all of you to support me on my other social media accounts para lagi tayong connected sa isa't isa. Let me just invite all of you, if you learned from tonight's live lesson on YouTube, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And of course, turn on the notification bell para lagi kayong updated every time we have or I have a new uploaded video or will have live lessons like this. If you're following me on my Facebook page, yes, mag-follow din po kayo. At laging i-share yung mga contents natin para mas maraming maabot yung mga ginagawa kong pagtuturo. And also, I'm inviting you to follow me on my Instagram. It's at Aubrey and at Aubrey.Bermudez. Another thing, follow me on my TikTok. It's at Aubrey.Bermudez. Like and follow also my Facebook page, Learn English with Teacher Aubrey. And if you're looking for an events host, I can host events. You can follow my page for that, which is your host, Aubrey. I'm also inviting you to subscribe and support me on my second YouTube channel in which I do vlogs together with my family. It is Aubrey and Family Lifestyle TV. Pero lately kasi hindi siya ganun ka-active, but I promise na soon, sige, I'll upload more videos there. And also, I'd like to invite you to support my little sister as she shares her English lessons and study tips. Okay? IamMyles Bermudez. That's the name of her channel. And of course, let me just Ayan, may nag-send po sa atin ng stars, ano? I would just like to acknowledge. Wait lang. I want to, nasa na siya? Ang dami kasing comment. Pasensya na po kayo. Thank you kay RJC Martinez na nag-send sa atin ng 350 stars on Facebook. By the way, if you'd love to show appreciation on my contents on Facebook, you may send stars. At sa YouTube naman, super thanks, super chats, super stickers. Pero I want you to know na hindi yon compulsory, okay? For as long as you share the contents, you watch the contents I'm uploading, I really appreciate that po. Yung fact lang na pinanonood ninyo at natututo kayo sa contents ko, I appreciate that. Once again, thank you sa nag-send ng star na si RJC Martinez. Maraming salamat po sa inyong generosity. And this time, batiin natin yung mga nagpapa-shoutout. Ayan na nga. Sige po, i-comment ninyo kung nasa ang bahagi kayo ng Pilipinas o kung nasa ang lugar kayo nanonood sa ngayon. Ayan, from Nelves. Thank you ha. I appreciate na active kayo at sa mga nagsasagot, good job kasi napapractice yung isip ninyo, hindi lang kayo basta nanonood. Siyempre, si Regilinda na nanonood sa Hong Kong. Hello sa'yo. Shout out sa'yo at sa mga kababayan natin dyan. Meko Mala, hello. Thank you, Ray. Thank you po, Miss Nelves. Nanonood mula naman sa Manawag si June Banaw Dagan Jr. Thank you, Elizabeth. Thank you rin, Virgin Lee. Ayan, shout out natin ang hometown ng mama ko sa Lebak, Sultan Kudarat at sa mga kamag-anak namin dyan, Ibanez Bailon family. Okay, hello Carol. Ayan, nanonood from Balagtas, Bulacan si Russell Ramos. Ayan, hello Russell. Magkapit bahay lang tayo. Dito lang ako sa Giginto. Ayan, syempre shout out din natin si Macman na lagi ring active. Sabi niya, thank you for another live lesson, ma'am. By the way, request ko sana yung hyphen at dash naman na punctuation sa susunod. Sana how to use them in a sentence. Yeah, sure. Sige. Pag-aaralan ko yan para sa iyo. Para sa inyo. At shout out din natin si Shoni na nanonood from San Pedro, Laguna. Ayan, thank you sa'yo uli, RJC Martinez, ha? Salamat sa stars. May pa-stars ka, ha? Jo Marie na nanonood from San Pedro, Laguna. Nanonood mula sa Lubao, si Raymundo Yambao. Siyempre, isa sa very active nating kasama na pinsan ko na si Kuya Noel Echano. Thank you, Teacher Aubrey. Big help sa paggawa ng feedback reports. Ay, thank you. Salamat naman. And I'm glad na nakakatulong yung lessons natin. Nanonood from DepEd Calapan City. Sa Mindoro, taga dyan ng papa ko. Public Schools District Supervisor. Ay, hello po, ma'am. Buds Gutierrez. And happy Teacher's Day po sa inyo. Ayan. From Cebu City, si Virgin Lee. Hello po. Good evening sa'yo, Richie. From Valenzuela, si Eva Dimaano. Sabi naman ni Fernandez, L. Dimar, salamat po sa live na pagtuturo, Teacher Aubrey. First time ko lang po dito. Kung first time mo yan, sa susunod uli I think this Saturday, I'll be having another live. So, kita-kita tayo. Basta ang live ko lagi lang naman 8:30 ng gabi yan eh. Okay. First time ko lang dito. Maraming salamat po. Live watching here at Subic, Zambales. Ayan. Hello po dyan sa Zambales. Ang ganda dyan. Ang daming mga beach. From Bohol, si Joy. From culinary capital of the Philippines, Pampanga, si Carol. Hello, hello. From Nueva Ecija, galing kami dyan nung last 2 weeks ago, Vanji Estabilio. Ang ganda dyan, no? Sa Nueva Ecija, Pangasinan. Ang ganda ng mga kalsada, nakaka-amaze lang. Dito kasi sa Bulacan, maganda rin mga kalsada. Subukan yung dumayo dito sa amin. From Marvin Ramos, sa Tacloban, sa Leyte. Ayan, hello po. From Qatar, si Lynn. Naku, ang dami nagpapabati. Baka hindi ko mabati yung iba, wag po kayo magtatampo next time. Promise, babatiin ko rin kayo. Helen Baula, hello po. From Lipa City, Batangas, Maria Teresa, okay lang, kahit late ka, pwede mong i-replay ang video at i-share mo. Okay? And ayan na nga. Let me just shout out some few. At last, syempre, batiin natin, nanonood. From Surigao, si Joshua Lor. Ayan, Surigao del Norte. Thank you so much po sa inyong lahat. I'll just... Okay, thank you so much sa lahat ng nakasama natin for tonight's live lesson. Wala akong ibang hangad kundi sana nakatulong sa inyo yung mga pinag-aralan natin at sana magamit ninyo sa pag-aaral, sa pakikisalamuha, sa pagsulat. Okay? At muli po ay inaanyayahan ko kayo sa mga susunod nating live lessons na makasama ko uli kayo. At sana mas dumami pa tayo para mas maraming matuto. And before I end, I'd love to share with you this quotation from Mary Tyler Moore. Sabi niya, eto ha, take chances, make mistakes. That's how you grow. Ulitin ko, take chances, make mistakes. That's how you grow. Ang ganda, di ba? Ang ganda, no? Sabi ni Mary Tyler Moore, ibig sabihin lang, huwag tayong matakot na sumubok kapag may mga oportunidad para matuto, para sumubok ng isang bagong bagay for as long as hindi yun makakasama sa sarili natin o hindi makasasama sa mga taong nasa paligid natin, gawin natin. Kung magkamali man tayo, it's okay. Tao kasi tayo, parte ng pagiging tao natin na nagkakamali tayo. Pero anong dapat nating tandaan na sa pagkakamali natin, sa bawat pagkakamali natin, sa ganung paraan, tayo natututo, sa ganung paraan tayo lumalago at nag-grow. Kaya po, anong gusto kong iparating sa bawat isa na patuloy tayong maging matapang na sumubok sa kung anong gusto natin sa buhay. And lastly, let me remind you this na ano man ang inyong mga edad, estado sa buhay o narating sa buhay, alam kong ang bawat isa sa atin ay mayroong mga pangarap. Tandaan po natin, walang imposible basta lagi lamang nating pagsisikapan at pagsasanayan. Thank you so much. God bless you all. Have a good night and see you on my next live lessons. Bye for now!